In case you don't know me, my name is Carol Adams with Carol Adams Creations, and today is Freebie Friday, and I'm just going to do a quick and easy little tutorial on, I, I didn't make it up, I actually saw it on Pinterest, and I just thought it would be so cute to use in a journal, your Bible journal, your art journal, just whatever. And I just thought it was such a cute little technique that I just wanted to show it to you today. So here we go. Okay, you're going to fold this edge to this edge, okay? So you're not folding it in half. You're just folding it like this. So now we have 2 layers of ruffles. And we are just going to fold this one. We are going to fold this one over to there. That's it. That's it. Okay, so kind of a third, maybe a third or a little more away, and you're going to fold this edge and line it up with that edge. And then, like I said, be real careful right through there, because that is. So now we have this cute little skirt. And, you know, it's got a little ruffle here, ruffle there, and ruffle on the bottom. It's just, isn't that cute? I just love this. And we are going to cut this top part off. However, you're going to cut it down to however wide you want your waist to be. If you want a big waist, cut it a little further down. If you want a smaller waist, cut it a little up, a little up. That's just entirely up to you. So I just went from like the edge of this and then just went across. So I just had that little triangle right there. And then you don't need that anymore. Then you are going to, I took this and I laid it. You'll need a piece of cardstock. And I laid it on here and I cut out a heart to the shape of my doily. So then you need to kind of, unless you want it to stay, be, she kind of has large boobs. Let me glue this on first, and then we're going to just kind of cut it off a little bit. Okay, so we're just going to lay that on top, just like that. And then I'm going to snip off kind of at an angle. And if you want to even take this piece that you just trimmed off, flip it over, and you're going to cut that off. Making paper dolls, I guess you could say. So then this is just going to go just right here. I want her a little bit more down. So I'm going to trim just a little bit here. And a little bit right there. So her waist isn't quite so big. We are going to put that right there. And we're going to glue that together. So let me glue this together. Actually, I think I'll just stick it in right there. Put some glue there. So we'll just put that right there. We're going to flip that over. So we have this. Isn't this cute with it just kind of filling out just like that? I love that. So I have picked out, let me put that in there. I have picked out, I remembered I had these little flowers that's on a, it was on some, not ribbon. It was decorative. I don't think it's even lace. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I had these cute little flowers. And then I have this little pink checked fabric. I mean, oh my goodness gracious. I need to go to the weekend. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this so it fits here. And then I'll trim it in just, oop, don't mess that up, just a minute. And then I'm going to take another one so that I don't have to tie a bow. And I'm just going to loop this around just like this and kind of spread it out a little bit. And we are going to glue this together. Hold that right there. Whoops, that didn't do well. I'm going to do one up and one down. No. Just like that. There we go. That glue? I don't think that glued. Maybe it glued. That didn't glue at all. Okay. Well, let me just get this ribbon glued down. Okay, so I'm going to take this just like that. And I'm going to glue this one on just like this. And then I'll trim it. And then this glue, I've never had this much trouble with this glue before. This glue is going to flip down ribbon just like that. And then I'm going to press there, do a little bit more of some glue. I'm going to add my little flowers. And then I'm going to hold that for a minute. But those little, right now, those little rhinestones would look really good right there. I'm going to trim this off. See if I can get this without cutting up my lace. Maybe just a little bit more. There we go. And then trim it here. And then there. Kind of messed it up right there. There we go. I'm going to give this some hot glue. That is just not sticking. That is crazy. Like I said, I've never had this problem before. But you could add a little button or even maybe just one of the little flowers up there or just whatever. And you could do these in any color that you wanted to.